Mr. Seah Kian Peng.
I want to pay tribute to all essential and frontline workers, from cleaners to delivery workers, to those working in healthcare, transport, education, social work, and yes, also supermarkets. Many of whom had toiled for many years and mostly taken for granted by all of us. The pandemic showed how important, how underrated, and how underappreciated they were, and how we need an overhaul of the way we organize our world, from wages to social and economic structures, from the way we live to the way we allocate resources. It was not luck that allowed us to restock our supermarket shelves overnight. After the onslaught of panic buying, it was not luck that enabled the government to inject money into our system without borrowing. It was also not luck that we got supplies of drugs, food, and vaccines. For a country that imports 90% of our food, we never once went hungry. All these were possible because of, you could say, plain boring virtues. Very Singaporean things, like long-term planning, careful husbandry of reserves, technocratic, technical, and engineering capabilities during decades of peace and prosperity, hoarded for this one-time use. This is not just the domain of government. There are many other partners in the community who spent their reserves too. NTUC was one among many which did our part. In 2020, the NTUC Enterprise Group of Social Enterprises, we rolled out a 50 million package to provide holistic support for Singaporeans to cope with the pandemic. And in the following year, another 20 million was committed to help the community tide over the second year of pandemic. That the most important lesson in the white paper is of the human dimension. It is a lesson of the mind, and one that is difficult to record in the document. A lesson that cannot be taught, but must be learned. We must see that our brightest moments in the whole pandemic came from the times when we recognized and when we respected our common humanity, and that our society is one which has an equality of respect and dignity for each one of us. We must learn, we must remember this lesson, because it is one that will test us again.